Self-assessment. Let's talk about it. Where are you really at? Where do you really rank? Do you know where you rank in life? I mean, I just think about this, right? Like self-assessment. I was listening to Eric Thomas, motivation. Shout out to Eric Thomas. Go follow his page. I'll link Eric Thomas below. If you haven't seen any of his videos, fire. He's like the Michael Jordan of motivational speaking. But moving on. All right, coming back. Self-assessment. Can we look that up? Assessment or evaluation of oneself or one's actions and attitudes, in particular of one's performance at a job or learning task considered in relation to an objective standard. So let's really take out some key words in this definition of self-assessment and evaluation, right? So there has to be some metrics here. And it's about your actions and your attitude. There goes that word action. Check out my last video where we talked about action within the word motivation itself.
Please, give me some motivation.
This is so we all just don't keep watching motivational videos and don't actually process how to apply this to our real life. I'm your host, MRG, and I'm here with you to help you on motivation requires growth. What are the action steps, the tangible steps you have to take in order to actually implement all of these millions, 30 years of motivational speeches that are online right now? Back to the definition. Assessment or evaluation of oneself or one's actions and attitudes. And how would you evaluate your actions and your attitude? Well, personally, dude, like, I don't do all the evaluation. I'm just going with the flow. Feel like I'm better than I was before, you know? Maybe a little bit. Evaluate, yeah, I evaluate. I definitely evaluate by like looking at like stuff, you know, and it's like I really kind of get it, but I don't have to like actually write it down or anything. I just,
Evaluate.
like none of that counts. Like you feel like you're just doing better than you was. How do you actually know? And then you just kind of go with the flow and the feel. Like evaluations, like music, like you can just vibe to it. Where are you actually at? Evaluate your actions and your attitudes. They talk about it like a job or learning a task in relation to an objective standard. All right, what is your objective standard? We talked about this before. Like what's the result, right? For the actions, and then what are your reasons to take those actions to achieve those results? And if we're trying to achieve this result, and this is our standard, this result that we want is now our standard, what are your standards? Let's think about it differently, okay? So I realized that I was passive aggressive, which means I don't have emotional control over how I actually want to embrace conflict. And then I had to realize that this stemmed from a history of being in a family, in a community, and in organizations and in corporations of people who are passive aggressive. Like, oh, do you think like possibly we could, do something different? You're my manager. Like, do you just want me to do something different? You can just tell me, I think we need to do something different. I think we need to do it this way because this is going to yield the best result. And your job is dependent upon this objective standard. That is management. That is assertive. That is clear and direct. But passive aggressive says, hey, I have an issue, but I don't really want to call it an issue. So let's say that this thing exists, but I'm never going to directly state what my problem is, but I really need you to read my mind, Professor X, and just fix this without me ever actually telling you what's wrong. No, I love Genie here. Not gonna work. If I am passive aggressive, it means I cannot embrace conflict. I do not have the huevos, the gravitas, to be able to say, I have a problem with this. This is why I have a problem with this. Here's the solution that I offer to this problem that I am acknowledging directly. How do you think we can proceed? I mean, imagine how great your relationships would be, your family, your business, and oh my God, like people would love you if you could actually do that. Why? Because most people cannot do that. It's annoying. I was annoying myself with my own passive aggressiveness. I mean, I feel like there's just like, if we can just get past this, you know, because it's just not what it once was. Is that clear? I just feel like this ain't really it. That's all I have to say, because like if I said more, I would like be direct and clear, and then you would like actually understand me, and then we might realize that I'm bugging and tripping this whole time and it's just really my fault. I don't really want to get to that level. I just want to really walk around the elephant in the room. Oh, I'm the elephant? I'm the elephant. So, how did I get past my emotional issues of being passive aggressive? I acknowledged it directly. Woo! Step one. Step one. Step two. I then got a therapist. That means I asked for help for the problem I was willing to acknowledge. I asked for help. Yes, we're running it back for the people in the back. I asked for help from a professional. A therapist does this all day. Here is how you can manage your emotions. Who would have known that these people existed? Help. I asked for help. I used to feel as if I just had to do it all on my own. I could do it all by myself. I'm good. I could be my own personal therapist. I mean, if I'm crazy, that qualifies me to help manage my crazy. That's not crazy. Is that crazy? Who's crazy? Are you crazy? What do you mean I'm crazy? That's not a crazy idea. It's not crazy to think that if I'm crazy that I have to... What'd you say? I don't have to be crazy to go to a therapist? I can just go because it helps? You mean that perfectly normal people who aren't sure how to professionally manage their challenges can go to a professional to help manage those challenges? So you're telling me if I want to change my tire, my oil, or completely replace my timing belt in my car, I have a problem with my car, that there are professionals who can help me and do it better than I probably could if I just tried to teach and learn myself on my own from YouTube videos? But I can still do it with a YouTube video. But a professional who does it all day might be better at it than me? And that's just not cars? That's everything? Like everything? Everything. Everything? Everything. Phenomenal. I must say, I've been approaching this whole life thing wrong. I should have been got professional help for my professional issues. Well, that's kind of crazy. So, I went online. I went to BetterHelp.com. What? Signed up for therapy. It was like $80 a session for when I signed up and when I did it. And I'll be honest, I got connected to my therapist and it's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. And now I'm not like nearly as passive aggressive. I state my problem. I state my valid solution. And then I ask, do you agree or have a better solution, or do you even see this as a problem?
You let me know. And when you know, I know, and then we can work together on how to move forward.
I mean, my conversations, my relationships, my just like job friends, like everything's starting to improve because I'm just like, oh yeah, you know what? Hey, completely my fault. I apologize. I messed up here. And then I'm also like, but hey, it's completely your fault. And I definitely think that you should recognize what's going on. But we can fix this. And so it's just like really great as we're able to do that, you know? And I'm able to just hop on the phone and just, hello? Yeah, I just want to say, like, I had an issue with that. And my issue with that was that you just didn't tell me directly when it was happening. Because of that, it just started a spiral effect of multiple issues. Absolutely. Yeah, we can avoid this next time. If you just tell me what's going on in the moment, it might be rough, it might be hard, but we can at least work together to solve that problem. Does that work for you? Great, that works for me. Awesome. I'm glad we can remain friends, John, instead of actually just not talking to each other, ghosting each other, like we didn't grow up together. Yeah, absolutely. All right, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love you too, bud. Whoa! There's millions of topics on like where you can actually go get professional help and professional assistance. But I'm gonna start off with therapy because I just concluded my therapy and now I'm just doing quarterly meetings. So woo, I feel great. And I hope you do too. Check out betterhelp.com. This is not an ad. They did not pay me. I'm literally just gassing them up because it's exactly what I actually used. Maybe you'll find somebody else. Maybe you already had therapy through your job. Good luck. Figure that out. Why can you figure that out? You're an adult. You're grown. If you pay your own bills, you're paying for your own rent, you can definitely pay for your own therapy. Yep. All right. Well, it's been great. I gotta go. I'm your host, MRG. This is Motivation Requires Growth. And it's because your progress is a true motivation for you to get up and get after it on another day. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And when you comment, let me know. What are other topics besides, passive aggressiveness or just your emotional well-being that you can actually get professional help in? Like, list those down below because somebody else is going to hop on this video. They're going to see this. And because of your comment said you can get professional help in these areas of life, they're going to go do it. That's how I went to go do it. Someone just told me on YouTube. The guy doesn't know me. I mean, I did pay for a professional session because I believe in investing in professional help in all aspects of life. And I went and did it, and I promise you my life is so much better, even though the world is in complete chaos right now. Whoa. Okay, so this is definitely where I think you gotta leave a comment and be able to help somebody else out. This is how you give on to others. This is how you pass the buck, right? You ain't got as many opportunities to go around and help people and maybe donate to nonprofits. What you can do is donate knowledge until you get to a space where you can start donating dollars. Holla. Ooh. So anyways, definitely comment below, like, subscribe. If this was helpful for you and you know it'd be helpful for somebody else, share this with at least 2 other people that you're like, yo, this video is kind of on point for me. I hope it's on point for you. Have a great day. Peace.